One of the things we're going to focus on this week is face-offs, and whether you're a centerman or not, it applies to everyone, especially what we're going to talk about here because it's preparation for the face-off. So one of our focuses is on making sure that all your players are ready for that draw. Are they where you want them? Do we have 5 players on the ice? Are we shorthanded? Those are all situational things that have to be set up before you step in to take that draw. Know where you want to win the draw. Okay, do I want to win it back to my lefty? Do I want to win it straight back? Those are all things you need to know and process as you're stepping in to take the face-off. Know who you're up against. So as the season goes on, you know who the players are who are really good in the face-off. Being aware of if the top line's out, if it's their fourth or third line. Okay, those are all, again, situational things that you should always be aware of when you're on the ice. But when you're setting up for a face-off, right, you have that extra time to take a look around, and the ref's not going to drop the puck without you stepping in and getting your feet set. So you do have a little extra time to prepare and make sure you know who you're up against. Okay, another big thing, and again, this isn't just for centermen. This is where are you on the ice? Are you in the offensive zone, defensive zone, or neutral zone? Okay, and this is super important because in the offensive zone, you know what? It might be all right to lose a face-off clean, but in the defensive zone, you lose that face-off clean, right? It's going back to their D or to the top of the circle, and they might get a good scoring chance out of it. So knowing where that draw is and depending on what zone it is, you might take a little bit more risk or you might take a little bit less risk on the draw. Tip number 1, get low on your stick. As you'll see here, my top hand is near the middle of the shaft, my bottom hand close to the blade so that I'm able to get leverage when that puck is dropped. All right, and I have a nice low center of gravity. This is going to bring us into step number 2. Tip 2 here, bend your knees, get low, lower your center of gravity. As you'll see, you have to have your feet outside of the marked area. So get nice and low. Again, your hands are nice and low on your stick, providing that leverage. All right, those two things go hand in hand. As you drop your hands down, you have to get lower to the ice. All right, and that's going to allow for that power and that quickness to come in when the puck is dropped. Tip number 3, watch the ref's hand or the ref's elbow, all right? This is going to allow you to judge when that puck is being dropped. Your eye should be on the ref the whole time, not on the ice, not on the other player, all right? Looking and seeing when they are about to drop that puck. So coming into that circle, ready, eyes on the ref, all right? Comes back, boom. Okay, your timing, your reflexes, your hand-eye training that you've been working on is going to come into effect there. Here's a few techniques for you. The first one is going to be our sweep technique. This is a circular motion. You can do it on your forehand. You can do it on your backhand. So as you'll see, you get up and around that dot, a half circle or semicircle, and sweeping that puck back. Didn't get a full touch on the puck there and whiffed on it a little bit. Watch again. Stick comes up and around. I'm nice and low. Hands are low. And you really using the legs, but as well your core to sweep that puck back. Watch again. This is a forehand, so my hands not underneath. Okay, I have a normal grip on my stick with the low palms facing in the same direction here. Okay, just using a makeshift dot, and I put 2 lines down there with markers. All right, so that my stance is nice and wide. Again, up and around and sweeping it back. That was a little slow motion, and let's see a nice quick one here. Winning that back, up. So nice and low, watching the ref, taking it and getting it back. Another popular technique is the tie up and kick back. So tying up that other centerman's stick and using your foot to kick it back to maybe your winger or your defender. Okay, so coming in, going for the stick first, not worrying about the puck, and then getting the puck with your skate. So watch again, nice and low, wide stance, stick lift, coming in, kicking that puck back. Okay, this is a very popular technique, and it's really up to you on what you're comfortable with. Another thing, instead of kicking the puck back, you could go for just the tie-up. So you could go stick lift, push that player forward, and then have your wingers or have your defenders come in and pick the puck up. That would be kind of technique number 3, and just a slight modification from the kickback there. So what you're going to be doing this week, you have a few different options. You can have someone drop the puck for you, if there is someone available to do that for you. Or what you can also do is just work on those different tips and those different techniques and have the puck stationary like I had it. Mark out where you want your feet outside of, have a little dot there, and just practice putting those different techniques into place, making sure your hands are low on your stick, you're down deep knee bend, center gravity's low, and just kind of checking out your left and to your right, and having your head up as that puck is dropped and pretending that you're looking at the ref.